Welcome! Thank you for attending today's webinar for the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's. For the best viewing experience, we recommend watching from a computer, not a smartphone. The event will begin shortly. While you wait, take a moment to check out the main stage toolbar, where you'll find group chat, help desk, local sponsors, and information. Today's event will be recorded and available for on-demand viewing on main stage. Thanks again for joining. We'll be with you momentarily.
Hello, welcome to the 2020 Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, Stockton. My name is Tim Daly, and I am the 2020 Walk to End Alzheimer's Stockton MC, and I am both pleased and honored to host this year's opening and Promise Garden ceremony. Now, I'd love to be seeing all of your faces in person, but the changes to this year's event reflect our dedication to your health and safety. Even though things look a little different today, one thing hasn't changed, and that's our commitment to ending Alzheimer's. And this year, walk is everywhere, on every sidewalk, track, and trail. Today, you'll be walking on your own or with small teams of friends and family, while others in your community are doing the same. Because we're all walking and fundraising for the same thing, a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. Currently, more than 5 million people in the U.S., including 690,000 right here in California, are living with Alzheimer's, and 16 million individuals are serving as their unpaid caregivers. Now, the funds we raise through Walk to End Alzheimer's helps the Alzheimer's Association provide critical care and support services like the free 24/7 helpline, education programs, and our website, alz.org. Your efforts also help the association continue its work rallying a nationwide network of advocates to speak up for those facing the disease. Ultimately, the end of Alzheimer's will come through research, and the money you raise makes that possible. Currently, the association is investing more than $208 million in more than 590 active scientific investigations, leading the way for global progress. One day, we will end this disease, and we're going to do it together. We set our goal high this year. So far, we've been impressed with the amazing support from the community, but we have a little way to go to achieve 100% of our goal. Can we all give just a bit more right now? It's easy to do. Text 2 END ALS to 51555. That's the number 2, then one word, END ALS, no spaces. Throughout the day, let's cheer each other on by taking lots of pictures and posting them to social media. Be sure to use the hashtags WalkToEndAls and EndAls. Now, I'd like to take a moment to thank the companies and individuals who make today's walk possible. We are so grateful for our generous local sponsors. Thank you to our 3 presenting sponsors, Dignity Health St. Joseph's Medical Center, Republic Services, and the Port of Stockton, California. Let's hear a few words from Dignity Health St. Joseph's Medical Center's Scott Neely, Chief Medical Officer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Scott Neely, Chief Medical Officer at St. Joseph's Medical Center in Stockton, California. We are very proud to be a presenting sponsor of this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's. COVID-19 has certainly changed our ability to come together, but it hasn't changed the need to continue raising awareness of this devastating disease, and it hasn't changed the need to raise funds to help support research and those living with Alzheimer's. Kudos to all of you participating today and working together to advance the work of the Alzheimer's Association. Thank you.
Thank you to our platinum sponsors, Oakmont of Brookside and Jacopi Lens & Company. Next, I'd like to thank our gold sponsors, Stockton Pace, Kaiser Permanente, and Francesca and John Vera. Silver sponsors, Doherty CPAs, Inc., Adventist Health Lodi Memorial, Electric Motor Shop and Supply, and thanks to our bronze sponsors. Finally, I'd like to thank our event day sponsors. This year, we're fortunate to have two national presenting sponsors alongside us in this fight, Edward Jones and CVS Health. Let's hear a few words from both of our incredible sponsors.
Hi, my name is Matt McCullough, a principal in our Information Systems Division with Edward Jones and co-chair of my local Walk to End Alzheimer's in St. Louis. I'm glad to be with you today. For nearly a century, Edward Jones has been in the business of building relationships and helping clients preserve family wealth. Alzheimer's disease has sought to destroy them both. On behalf of the 49,000 Edward Jones associates, it's an honor to join you in this fight as a Walk to End Alzheimer's national presenting sponsor. Today, I'm proud to share that we recently bolstered our strategic alliance with the Alzheimer's Association, committing $25 million over the next 5 years. This commitment builds on the $25 million already raised by the firm, our associates, and communities since launching the alliance in 2016. This year alone, Edward Jones associates, clients, and their families are participating on thousands of virtual teams by walking individually or with their families in their local neighborhoods with the goal of raising $3 million. But we aren't going to stop there. We will continue to accelerate the fight by funding research, raising awareness, and increasing referrals to vital care and support services until the day there is a cure for Alzheimer's. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Bizzaccia, and I am the Chief Human Resources Officer of CVS Health. I am so proud to be here with you today, virtually, to kick off this exciting and innovative event with the Alzheimer's Association. At CVS Health, our purpose is helping people on their path to better health. And we are proud to stand with you on the path to a better future, one where we can stop this devastating disease. On behalf of our nearly 300,000 employees across the country, we are thrilled to join you as a national presenting sponsor of the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We have made a 3-year, $10 million commitment to the Alzheimer's Association, and through this partnership, we will raise funds and awareness to advance the cause while helping families facing Alzheimer's and all other dementia diseases by connecting customers with Alzheimer's Association care and support resources. Supporting people living with Alzheimer's and other dementia diseases and their caregivers is important now more than ever as we battle the COVID-19 pandemic. Together with the Alzheimer's Association, we are inspiring our colleagues, our customers, our clients, our patients, and our communities to join the fight against this disease. Thank you to our colleagues that are walking today, and thank you to each and every one of you for your dedication to ending Alzheimer's.
A huge thank you to Edward Jones and CVS Health for being leaders in this fight. I'd also like to thank the 2020 Walk to End Alzheimer's national teams who have joined forces across the country to recruit teams and raise awareness and funds that are critical to advancing our mission. Let's hear it for our diamond and platinum level national teams. Next, I'd like to thank our gold level national teams. Thank you to our silver level national teams. And finally, thank you to our member-level national teams. We also need to recognize some very special volunteers who have worked so hard over the past few months, our devoted Walk Planning Committee. This group of dedicated individuals has worked tirelessly to put this event together, quickly adapting to everything that's changed this year. Last but not least, a huge thank you and congratulations to our top individual fundraisers. Annette Stevens, top individual, and Brookside Walkers and Friends, the top team. We are blown away by our top individual fundraisers and top fundraising team this year. Their commitment to the cause is incredible. To each and every one of you watching today, keep up the great work because donations for the 2020 walk will be accepted through December 30. Now, you should have received a set of walk flags in the mail when you registered. You may have noticed that one of the designs features a sea of colorful flowers. After this ceremony, I want you to grab that flag and wave it high as you walk. But first, take a look in person at the flowers planted at Oakmont of Brookside at 3318 Brookside Road. This beautiful garden of hope will be available for drive-through viewing from 9 a.m. to noon. These flowers, including those on your flags, represent all of you and are many reasons to end Alzheimer's. All of the orange flowers represent participants like Cheryl Fitzgerald, who's walking today to support the cause and the association's vision of a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. Cheryl tells us, "My mom's sister was diagnosed with Alzheimer's after an extended period of forgetfulness and peculiar behavior. My cousin, her daughter, had to rearrange her family's life to accommodate her mother's needs. When things got to be more than she could handle, she was forced to put her mom in an assisted living facility. I prayed to God to let my mother be of sound mind in her last days, and I was fortunate to have those answered. Unfortunately, over the years, I have known many that were not as blessed. I currently have a brother-in-law who is in early stages. To see his and my sister's struggles makes me want to do anything I can to help this disappear. I will continue to fight for the cause until we are closer to a world without Alzheimer's." All of the purple flowers represent people like Linda Phillip, who's walking today because she has lost someone to Alzheimer's. Linda writes, "My parents were always a team. They raised 3 children, had successful careers, traveled, and most of all loved their families and friends. When Dad died 6 years ago, he was no longer there to protect or cover for our mother. It was only then that we discovered Mom was suffering from Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. Essentially, we lost both of our parents at the same time, a cruel and heartbreaking double whammy. While Mom was generally healthy, she was confused, disconnected, and couldn't recall the simplest details or memorable events. So I hold the purple flower in honor of all those we've lost to Alzheimer's and dementia, including my mom, who passed away in June. Purple was Dad's favorite color for Mom to wear, so every time I see it, I think of her. I'll continue to work to help end Alzheimer's until the day arrives that we turn all the purple flowers to white." All of the yellow flowers represent walk participants like Tony Franks. He is with us today because he's supporting and caring for someone with Alzheimer's. Tony says, "The journey began years ago with innocent and sometimes humorous lapses of memory. Fast forward 9 years, and the pain, the suffering, and the anguish are almost unbearable. Losing someone near and dear to you, little by little, day by day, month by month, year by year, is a journey no one should have to endure. As a coach, it would be like starting the season knowing you weren't going to win a game and at times maybe even score a point. Our win-loss record last year versus Alzheimer's was 0 and 122,000. I do this to get our first win, to score the winning touchdown that allows the first Alzheimer's patient to defeat this dreadful disease. Here's to planting that white flower in our gardens." And the planted blue flowers represent people like Greg, who is here today because he is living with Alzheimer's or another dementia. Greg says, "This disease has affected my family in multiple ways, through friends, neighbors, and now myself. I was recently diagnosed with cognitive issues. My family supports me. My friends are walking in the Stockton Walk to End Alzheimer's to support research and patient care. I carry this blue flower now, but it is my hope that working together we will soon get closer to finding our first white flower." There's one more flower we need to add to the garden, and I am confident that one day we will have that white flower that represents the first survivor of Alzheimer's. Until that beautiful day happens, we must not back down. We must continue to lead the way because together we can end Alzheimer's. So are you ready? Join me now in watching this very special countdown video, and then let's get out and start walking.